Yes.
Been reading about the old Mesopotamian goddess religion, and she had what they call, in this book I'm reading, epiphanies. So the serpent was an epiphany of the goddess, or the being.
A Kino Lao.
Same as the Kino Lao?
Kino Lao, yes. We're talking about in some of the other areas of the world, like you were speaking of Mesopotamia, where they would call it an epiphany, which is a particular animal form, usually, is a form of the goddess in your thing. This kind of thing was very common in Hawaii. It's called Kino Lao. Kino Lao is two words translated as many bodies. Okay? But in meaning, it means a form which is not the representation of a god or goddess, but another form of the god or goddess. As some examples, the sweet potato and the cloud were both forms of Lono. Okay? In very simple terms, the god of agriculture. Okay? The Ku had fish and stones and other things as his forms. Different goddesses had plant forms and other animal forms. Plant forms were also common in Hawaii. Right? So, yeah, Kino Lao would be the same idea.
Is the god identical with the form, or just inhabiting the form?
No, okay. This is a good question, which comes from a Western orientation, okay? Because when we talk about these kinds of things in Western traditions, and I mean going all the way back to the Middle East, and the concept is that there is a God, which is a spirit, which can take, which can not take, but inhabit another form. And like a tree nymph that lives inside the tree. If you cut the tree down, she has no place to live, kind of thing. And in Western people try to interpret or even translate some of the old legends about Pele. Why they try to give the impression that there's this female-looking spirit who somehow or other has got this house down there underneath the lava. That's not Hawaiian. Okay? You're looking at the lava, you're looking at Pele. You're looking at the sweet potato, you're looking at Lono, or the cloud. Okay? That is a form that the god takes. Now, in addition, the gods that had great power could shape their energy into many different forms. Human form, like Pele went up in spirit, and one time from the Big Island traveled over here to this island of Kauai and created the form of a beautiful young woman. She didn't inhabit a living woman. Out of pure energy, she formed herself into a woman. Okay? Just as real as can be. The chief was suspicious, but Pele never admitted to being really a spirit. Okay? But yeah, so they had, some of them had those possibilities too. Yes.
So did was every object or every being a Kino Lao of some
No,
god?
not at all. No, the question was every object a Kino Lao a form of a god or a goddess? Not at all. No. There were lots of them that were, but not everything. One more thing I just mentioned on this. When they prayed and used let's say an image to pray, the image was a point of focus. And they would pray as long as the essence of the God was present, but the essence of the God was not present in the image. Okay? That's a Western kind of thing, that the spirit would inhabit the image for a while and then leave. No. The spirit would be there. The image was only a point of focus. When the spirit left, it was a piece of wood with no particular value.